We have studied ovum in secondary oocyte stage release from ovary called ovulation, and secondary oocytes moves and reaches at ampullary stomach junction where fertilization takes place. This zygote moves through isthmus. The last portion of fallopian tube is called isthmus. Zygote moves through isthmus towards uterus, and during this movement, zygote, which is single cell, undergoes successively division, mitotic division, and becomes multicellular embryo. This process is called cleavage. This process is called cleavage. What is cleavage? So successive division or mitotic division in zygote. So cleavage is successive mitotic division in zygote. When zygote moves through isthmus towards uterus. When moves through isthmus towards zygotes. Towards uterus. Okay, that is called cleavage. Zygote divides. First division produced two-celled embryo, then four-celled embryo, then 8-celled, 16-celled. These daughter cells are called blastomere. Produced cells are called ब्लास्टोमियर. यानी यहां 2 ब्लास्टोमियर है, यहां 4 ब्लास्टोमियर, 8 ब्लास्टोमियर. When it becomes 8 to 16 celled stage called morula stage. What is morula stage? 8 to 16 celled stage of embryo is called morula, and it is actually solid sphere, solid ball के रूप में दिखलाई पड़ता है, solid sphere. Now cells of morula continues their division and form a stage called blastocyst. Next stage of development is blastocyst, in which cells of morula continues division and these cells arranged along periphery. अब ये जो सेल्स है डिवीजन कर रहा है और ये अरेंज्ड हो जाता है पेरिफेरी में एंड लिविंग ए सेंट्रल कैविटी कॉल्ड ब्लास्टोसिल. दिस कैविटी इज कॉल्ड ब्लास्टोसिल and this stage of embryo is called blastocyst. Okay, so cells of morula continue their division, cells arranged along periphery, leaving a central cavity called blastocyst, and this stage is called blastocyst. What is main difference between morula and blastocyst stage? Morula is a solid sphere, solid ball, like cricket ball, solid ball. But blastocyst is like tennis ball, having cavity, that is called blastocyst, and this embryo resides in uterus. Okay, now the cells of blastocysts differentiate into two layers. ये जो सेल्स का लेयर है ये डिफरेंशिएट हो जाता है टू लेयर्स में. आउटर थिन लेयर इज कॉल्ड ट्रोफोब्लास्ट. And inner layer appears as mass of cells called inner cell mass. Inner cell mass, which is attached to trophoblast and projected into blastocyst. Then cells of blastocyst differentiate into two layers. Outer thin layer is called trophoblast and inner layer is called inner cell mass, which is attached to trophoblast and projected into blastocyst. Now cells differentiate into two layers. Outer thin layer is called trophoblast and inner cell mass, which is attached with trophoblast and projected into blastocyst. Now this stage of, that means blastocyst, this stage of embryo get embedded into the inner layer of uterus called endometrium, and this process is called implantation. What is implantation? So implantation is a process of attachment of embryo blastocyst into uterine wall or endometrium is called implantation. So implantation is process in which embryo means which stage? Blastocyst get embedded or embedded into uterine wall. This process is called implantation. How it takes place? First, the trophoblast, which is outer layer of embryo, get attached to endometrium. Okay? Then the cells of uterine wall rapidly divides. बहुत तेजी से डिवाइड होना शुरू कर देते हैं. कौन? यूट्राइन सेल. और ये डिवाइड होते होते धीरे 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 ये इस पूरे ब्लास्टोसिस्ट को एम्ब्रायो को कवर कर देते हैं. रिजल्ट कि ये जो एम्ब्रायो है वह यूट्राइन वॉल के अंदर इम्बेड कर जाता है और इसी प्रोसेस को कहते हैं इम्प्लांटेशन. तो कैसे हुआ इम्प्लांटेशन? ट्रोफोब्लास्ट व्हिच इज आउटर मोस्ट लेयर attached with inner layer of uterus called endometrium. Cells of uterus then divides rapidly, बहुत तेजी से बढ़ना शुरू करते हैं and cover blastocyst or embryo, and thus embryo get attached to uterine wall, and this process is called implantation. Now the trophoblast projected into finger-like processes called chorionic villi. Chorionic villi. Projected into finger-like structures called chorionic villi. It is surrounded by uterine wall. Chorionic villi and surrounded by uterine wall. Chorionic villi and uterine wall, uterine cells becomes interdigited and form a structural and functional unit between uterine wall and embryo. This structure is called placenta. Trophoblast and surrounded uterine tissue become interdigited and form a structural and functional unit between embryo and uterine wall, and this structural and functional unit is called placenta. What is placenta? So placenta is a structural and functional unit between embryo and maternal uterine tissue. Okay? Actually, there is a structure is also formed which connects placenta with embryo, and this structure is called umbilical cord. Umbilical cord is a structure that connects fetus or embryo to maternal uterine wall. Uterine wall. Okay? Actually, what performs placenta? Placenta performs supply of oxygen, nutrients from uterine tissue or maternal blood to fetus. Supply nutrients, oxygen to developing embryo or fetus. It also removed CO2 waste product from fetus. Remove CO2 waste products from fetus. Okay? It acts as endocrine tissue. Acts as endocrine tissue. Endocrine tissue and secretes hormones. Secretes hormones like HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin, human chorionic gonadotropin, HPL, human prolactin lactogen, human prolactin lactogen, estrogen, progesterone. These hormones are necessary for pregnancy. All are necessary for maintenance of pregnancy. Okay. तो सबसे पहले इम्प्लांटेशन. व्हाट इज इम्प्लांटेशन? तो ब्लास्टोसिस्ट which is a stage of embryo reaches into uterus, and the outer layer of blastocyst called trophoblast attached with endometrium, which is inner lining of uterus. Then the cells of uterine tissue divides rapidly and covers completely embryo. Covers embryo completely, and hence embryo get embedded into uterine wall. This process is called implantation. Okay. Now the outer layer possesses finger-like projections called chorionic villi, which is surrounded by uterine tissue. These chorionic villi and uterine tissue becomes interdigited and form a structural and functional unit between embryo and uterine wall. This structure is called placenta. Umbilical cord is a structure which connects fetus to uterus wall and helps in transport of substances to and from fetus. Umbilical cord is a structure which connects fetus to uterine wall and help in transport of substance to and from substances to and from fetus. And function of placenta. Function of placenta: first, it supplies nutrients O2 to fetus. It also helps in removal of CO2 waste products from fetus, and it acts as endocrine tissue by secreting certain hormones like HCG, HPL, estrogen, progestogen, and all these hormones are necessary for maintaining pregnancy. At this time, other hormones like thyroxine, cortisol, prolactin increases in several folds in maternal blood. मदर के ब्लड में और भी हार्मोन्स जैसे थायरोक्सिन हुआ, कॉर्टिसोल हुआ, प्रोलैक्टिन हुआ, ये कई गुना उसके ब्लड में इसका लेवल जो है वो बढ़ जाता है ड्यूरिंग प्रेगनेंसी. अच्छा, ऐसा करो, स्क्रीनशॉट लो तो फिर बतला रहा है. तो लगे वो लोग बोलेगा, देख लीजिए, पूछ लीजिए. वीडियो मतलब उन लोग का प्रॉब्लम म्यूट
इधर से भी आपको जगह है, इधर और ले सकते
कल से डिवाइड करेंगे इसको।
सर।
हाँ हाँ हाँ। Umbilical cord is a structure that connects, समझो इसको, ये फीटस का जब डेवलपमेंट हो जाता है, यहां पर प्लासेंटा है जो बनाया हुआ भी, ये फीटस और प्लासेंटा कनेक्ट कर जाते हैं जिस स्ट्रक्चर से, उसी को कहते हैं अम्बिलिकल कोड। और इसका क्या फंक्शन है, तो इट हेल्प्स इन ट्रांसपोर्ट ऑफ सब्सटेंसेस। अब यहां से डिफरेंट सब्सटेंसेस को ट्रांसपोर्ट करता है फ्रॉम फीटस टू मैटरनल ब्लड एंड फ्रॉम मैटरनल ब्लड टू फीटस। ओके, तो अम्बिलिकल कोड यहां तक ठीक है, स्ट्रक्चर दैट कनेक्ट, यहां तक ठीक होगा। ओके, umbilical cord helps in transport of substances to and from fetus. Okay, now function of placenta. Supply nutrients O2 to fetus, helps in removal waste products, CO2 from fetus, and acts as endocrine tissue. And you know, endocrine tissue secretes hormones. Secretes hormones like HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin hormone, HPL, human prolactin, lactose, estrogen, progestogene, and all these hormones, placental hormones are necessary for maintaining pregnancy. Okay, at this duration, that means during pregnancy, several other hormones like cortisol from adrenal cortex, thyroxine from thyroid, prolactin from pituitary. TC increase in several folds, कई गुना, several folds in maternal blood of mother, ये सारे भी बढ़ जाते हैं. ओके, चलो इसको करो जल्दी, तो फिर नेक्स्ट टॉपिक शुरू कर रहे हैं. हाँ, ओ कितना समय अभी? ओ, तो आज इतना ही. कल हम लोग इसके आगे कंटिन्यू करेंगे. ये डेवलपमेंट ऑफ जाइगोट हो गया, प्लासेंटा का फॉर्मेशन हो गया. इसके बाद हम लोग एम्ब्रियोनिक डेवलपमेंट पढ़ेंगे और पार्चुरेशन और लैक्टेशन. कल ये चैप्टर एंड करेंगे. ओके, थैंक्स.